The devil. That's your biggest enemy. That's the person that's trying to pull you to hell. That's the person that's trying to make you think that you can't succeed. That's the person that's making you do the same things that you haven't been able to learn from, and you don't realize those are the same things that's tripping you up and hindering you from success. The devil don't want to see you succeed. The devil don't want to see you find love. The devil don't want to see you go to heaven. The devil don't want to see you stop smoking, stop drinking, stop having sex before marriage. The devil don't want to see you stop lusting over women, over money, over men, and all. The devil want to have you so confused till you don't know whether you coming or going. But see, it's one answer to all of that, and that's God. God is that person that when everybody else leave you standing alone, your family members, your friends, He's the only one that's there right beside you. When you away from all your friends and your family members, and you inside that room and you crying by yourself and you crying yourself to sleep every night because you really sad deep down and nobody knows your pain, God is right there watching you. When you sad because you feel like, man, I've been going through so much and I'm still going through it. Bad stuff still happening to me. God is watching all that. When you get discouraged, feeling like, man, I've been doing all this praying, but none of my prayers seem like they're being answered. God is watching everything. So with that being said, don't never feel alone. Don't never feel like God has turned his back on you, because God never left you. He created you for a reason. Just like he created me for a reason. Most people don't know this, but I wasn't supposed to be born. I wasn't supposed to be born at all. My mom lost 2 kids before she had me. You know, a lot of people say, Thomas, you're one of the coolest people I ever met. Well, if God hadn't made me, nobody would have never met me. Nobody would have never seen the great things that God, you know, gave me the ability to do on the track, on the football field, or on the basketball court. But I give all that to God. I'm not going to boast. I'm not going to brag, because that's not something I was born with. That's something I was blessed with. So whatever the little that God blessed you with, be thankful. Because it's better the little that the righteous have than the abundance of plenty of the wicked. At the end of the day, when you see somebody that's don't do the right things and you feel like, why does he have all this stuff, and why does he have all that, and I should have this and I should have that, I should be much further. Don't never show contempt to your neighbor. Basically, don't hate on nobody. Who are you to judge somebody and talk about them and talk about what they don't have and how they look and how bummy they look and how broke they is, when we all the same? So what that person ain't got shoes? So what that person ain't got clothes? Everybody ain't got it like that. This is called life. Most people out here trying to look like they got so much money when they really unhappy deep down. But they trying to put on all this clothes and all these jewelry and ride these nice cars just to put on the front. But there's some people out here that's homeless, that ain't even got a home. They ain't even got a bed to sleep in, that's happy and peaceful at heart, because guess what? They know God. If you don't know God, you're going to be lost. You're going to be doing the same thing you been doing, and you're not going to learn. Your brain ain't growing at all. You're just going to be a person getting older, still doing the same childish stuff. You don't want to be that person. Instead of talking about somebody, about what they have, help them. Be that person to step in their life and say, you know what, instead of me talking about you, I'm going to help you. Because at the end of the day, what goes around comes around. You might talk about that same person and pick on them. You might have picked on them in middle school, not knowing that 10 years from now, they're going to have to save your life. They're going to be the one to give you a job. They're going to be the one to give you an opportunity. That same person you picked on might have to end up being your doctor one day. The world, the earth does not only rotate. Karma do too. I'm going to repeat that again. The earth isn't the only thing that rotates. Karma do too. You know, those people that you hurt, God saw all that. Those people that you stole from, God saw all that. Those people that stole from you and hurt you, God saw all of that too. But you got to be willing to forgive. You can't see a person that you don't like and say, oh, I don't like that person. When you see that person, you're supposed to still be able to smile, because if you see a person and you say that you don't like them and they're able to change your mood, they have control over you. They have control over you because you can't even control your own feelings toward them. So, and for all the people that's having a hard time finding love in the Bible, love is patient. Basically saying, you know, when you start talking to somebody, don't be quick to say, oh, I love this person, just because of what you think you feeling. Because you can think you love somebody, and then when times get hard, that person can leave you, and you can really find out that that person didn't love you and you didn't love them. You got to start being patient. You know, I know what it feels like to be single. I've been single 4 years now. I know what it feels like every night. You feeling lonely. You tired of not having nobody to be able to talk to, cuddle with, make love to, love. But at the end of the day, all this time you using worrying about your relationship and trying to find a relationship with somebody else, that's the time you need to be using to build your relationship with God. And He's going to send you that perfect person. And you won't even have to look no more. Because 9 times out of 10, if you keep running into the same situation every time, you put your heart out there and get hurt, you looking for love in all the wrong places. And that's just the bottom line. I'm going to tell you like this. Things can look so good to you, but be so bad for you. And I'm going to explain that in another way. The devil often comes in the form of an angel to fool you. Because guess what? He was once an angel himself. Lucifer, the angel of music. So don't go off what your eyes see. Go off what your heart feel, because everything that looks good to you isn't for you. It's not. You got to be smarter. You can't put yourself in a situation because you start feeling desperate, like, oh, you just need somebody to love you. You don't need nobody to love you. The only love you really need is God. God love is what's going to save you. A person that's right now, they're not going to save you. Their love for you cannot save you. Their love for you cannot get you into heaven. So you do not have to depend on nobody else to make you feel good but God. You can have the best sex in the world with this person. But if y'all can't connect spiritually, you only getting used for your body. And that's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. Now you ain't nothing but another person that's added to the hit list. So I'm gonna wrap this up by saying, walk by faith and not by sight. What you don't see right now, what you can't see right now, God sees it. The stuff that you don't know what's making you stumble, God sees it. All this time you've been waiting on the right person and you don't know when this right person is going to come, God knows when. So focus on him more and stop trying to do it your way, because your way is not going to work. Only his way is going to work. That's the bottom line. Y'all have a blessed night.